Welcome back. Two Piece in Greece. I'm Nick with Brian.
What up?
Oh shit, is that my chair? Yeah, my bad. Squeaky chair.
God damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and not make it squeak during the podcast, but it's a big Corona time. All kind of trapped inside.
Sadly.
We've been playing Hellicraft lately. Stupid amount.
Oh my god, dude. Literally, in combined total, I tried to calculate it at work. Between, yesterday and the day before, I think it was about, 22 hours straight
Jesus.
of just Minecraft.
Oh my god. Yeah, we've got... Corona sucks, man. This fucking blows. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude,
I
it's
miss
just
going
kind of,
places.
I love how in, the first episode,
Pretty
I was
whack.
like, oh, it's blown out of proportion. And then now
Yeah.
it's to this, and I'm like, fuck.
God damn it. I feel like, to be honest though, I feel like our country handled it kind of like shit. Is that my phone? God damn it.
Oh, yeah, I mean, saw how fast it spread, we're already up there with,
Yeah.
China and Italy now. It's only been,
Well,
a couple
yeah.
weeks of it.
I mean, I saw the thing that said, U.S. passed, China for most cases, in the world. And, I feel like it's kind of bullshit. Okay, we definitely have a ton of cases regardless.
Yeah.
But China kind of stopped reporting all their cases.
Yeah, because, you look at
legitimately.
China's, case count, it literally just, stops.
Yeah.
And it's just what?
Plateaued, yeah. But, I don't know. We got Zoom classes tomorrow, which is whack.
Oh, Jesus, dude, I am not
We have
excited.
required school tomorrow. Which I just haven't even thought. I could not be at a lower motivation than I am right now to do schoolwork.
Oh, same.
Fourth marking period senior year is already lowest of the low.
Already senioritis kicking in, and now you're at
Well,
your house having to do work.
Now I'm at home, and we don't have to get up until 9. That's that's when the first one starts, is at 9.
Yeah, it's 9
it
to
doesn't-
9:30, and then 10 to
Yeah.
10:30 or some shit.
I think it only goes till 3.
Yeah.
Do you know they have a lunch period too?
Oh yeah, the 2-hour lunch window. Dude, I might honestly pull up and grab some grub.
We
Free
should do
food.
our own. We should do our own Zoom meeting with all the homies
Oh,
for
yeah.
lunch and just eat together.
All the boys.
That'd be kind of tough. Or hop at a fucking Xbox party or Discord call or
So,
something.
I mean, we got 2 hours, so
Yeah, it's something.
Good.
Something like that. Yeah, but other than working, what have you been doing? I mean, well, working in craft is really all you've been doing, right?
it's all you can do right now. I mean, the only
Yeah.
places open are grocery
Yeah.
stores, and
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to leave. So unless I'm going to work,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah.
what about you?
About the same. I've been playing some. I got 2 new games that I fucking love. Got Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing, and they're both smack.
That's what I've heard. I've
That's
heard
so
both
good.
really good things about both. But
Yeah, they're fire.
I've never really played Doom.
You never played Doom?
No, I've really just watched people grind out the first one. What is
It is.
the premise?
So I don't remember a ton of the story from the first. So the first one, it's you get there and there's some old woman that's I don't know. I don't remember why she's bad. She just is. And then this guy that is your homie the whole time.
yeah.
Spoilers for everybody. This game came out 4 years ago, but spoilers.
Spoiler.
They fucking he betrays you at the very end. I just remember.
Shit.
And now I think in this one you're going after him now.
Oh, so
I
it
don't
is
know.
it builds off the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, but it's just like the story is I could give less of a fuck, but like
I feel like
the game
with Doom, it's more like running around
I've
destroying
I've
monsters.
never had a game make me feel more badass than Doom.
Yeah.
Like it is
Ripping
so
open
much
a
fun.
fleshy
then,
monster with a chainsaw.
Yeah, Animal Crossing, a very different vibe.
Yeah.
Complete switch up. That's when I'm like, damn, that was intense from Doom. I need a
time to
break.
go
I'm gonna
vibe
go like
on Animal Crossing
Yeah.
for a couple hours.
I'm gonna go chill in my village for a while. Cut it up with Tom Nook, and that game's just like, it's the first Animal Crossing I've ever played,
Yeah.
and I just know the people that play Animal Crossing fucking love it, and now I'm starting to understand why. Like I definitely get it.
Right.
There's just so much to do, and it's so much fun.
Doesn't everything
I don't
take
know why.
forever though?
So from what I've heard, and I'm only on like today I think is like my 4th day with the game. So it's also in like real time.
Yeah,
That's
that's
how it
what I heard.
works. But apparently like the first 3-4 days it's kind of slow.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, you can change your time like on your Switch, and it'll like speed you ahead.
Oh.
But I just don't really feel like doing that.
I was gonna
So
say that
it
sounds
apparently
like a lot
goes
of
pretty
work
slow.
every single time.
It feels pretty like apparently it's pretty slow the first few days, but then afterwards it's like you can actually start to really progress building your town and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just fun though. It's relaxing.
I was gonna say I feel like it's a game to just kind of chill on.
It's definitely a kickback game. Super chill. Yeah, I mean that's really all. I watched Tiger King. Aren't you only like an episode into that?
Yeah, I'm maybe like 5 or 6 minutes in.
To the first episode.
Yeah, I was gonna binge
Dude.
it, but I literally had no
Just
time.
couldn't.
Like,
Yeah.
sweet
So
crap.
I watched the whole thing,
Damn.
and it is a must watch for anybody that hasn't seen it. It is a must watch.
Dude, I feel like
It
that
is-
show's just like blown up, like way
It is
faster than
huge.
any show like on Netflix.
Yeah, for sure.
Because literally that's all I've been hearing
Yeah.
about the past week.
Well, I mean, it's like the first 3 episodes. I'm not gonna spoil anything, obviously, but the first 3 episodes are fucking hilarious, and they're like just fun to watch. The third one isn't as funny, but
Yeah.
it's just like, but it's still pretty fucking funny. But then, like the last, I think like 4 are take a huge turn, and you're like, ah, fuck.
God. How many
Like it's just
episodes
this.
are there
It's
total?
literally this. What was that?
How many episodes are there total?
7,
Wow. The
and
fuck?
each one's like 45 minutes or
Oh
something.
shit!
So it's kind
Never
of
mind.
long. Yeah. But it's such a, it's just a war between these 2 people, and they're fucking like, both. This isn't a spoiler really, but it's just a battle between these 2 people
Dude, what
that
the
both
hell? I didn't
claim to
know
be
that.
like. Yeah, they just both claim to be like animal advocates the whole time,
Yeah.
and they're like both, think they're doing what's right for animals, but you're just watching through the whole thing, and you can just tell not a single animal benefited from any of it.
Jesus Christ.
Like, none of which that's one thing that fucking like I can tolerate a lot of shit. I don't really care, but like animal abuse is one thing where I'm like, oh, god damn it, like that's just way too far. I don't know why. I feel like I should probably care more about like my own species.
Big PETA guy.
But for some reason I don't know. When it comes to animals, I just care way much more. I don't think that's probably.
Yeah, I'm on the
English,
complete opposite. I fucking hate animals.
Oh. Word? Alright.
Unless
I mean,
it's like
that's
a
cool
dog
too.
or something.
But
Dude, but even like
fuck them. Am I right?
like that, animals get fucking annoying.
Whoa.
Alright, yeah, what's up? Yeah, no, I'm a big PETA guy.
Fuck PETA. PETA is stupid. I will say that PETA's retarded.
I'm like a half PETA guy, you know. Like half of the stuff they post is like actually meaningful and makes sense, and the other half is just like what.
I can completely understand being against animal abuse and being like an animal rights group.
Yeah.
But if they take it to such an extent where it's like, you shouldn't own pets. You shouldn't.
Yeah, it takes it to like
way too far.
Yeah. I don't even know how to describe it.
I don't know. Well, isn't there like a huge theory that they killed dogs? That they were like,
PETA does?
There's dogs. Yeah, PETA. They were like, oh, there's some theory that like they would find dogs that were pets to people that like they knew were pets and would just kill them. Which is fucked.
Bro, when is that Netflix series coming out? Because I would watch the shit out of that.
Oh my
PETA
gosh,
documentary?
Inside of PETA?
Yeah, Inside PETA. Scandal of dogs.
No. But Tiger King is, like I said, for anyone that hasn't watched it, a must watch. It is crazy. Crazy, crazy.
Shit, I'm gonna have to binge that.
Yeah, it is really good. One thing I want to check out on Netflix is this movie called The Platform. Have you seen that at all?
No clue.
It's the whole concept is like there's just a bunch of platforms, and if you're the higher up, like the higher platforms you're on, the more food you get. And the lower platforms you're on,
Smash Bros.
Facts. That's exactly what it looks like. It's more like Final Destination, but a bunch of them stacked on top of each other.
Oh, sick. Just a bunch of IDs.
And they just, that's the whole premise, that there's like a bunch of people living in platforms, and yeah, I don't know. It looks cool though. I don't know. I like movies that have
the dystopian kind of like fantasy kind of things.
I don't know. Movies that have like premise. I don't know, like fucked up premises that are like. That sounds bad, but like okay. There was another one I watched called, I think it was just called like The Circle or something, and this is also on Netflix, but the whole point is there's like a bunch of people and it's standing in a circle, and they are voting on people, the person that gets to die.
Oh shit.
And like, yeah, like they put their hands, and then they're all just discussing like how to get out of it, ways to do it, how to go about this. And then they like the one guy's like, all right, we should do it by age, whoever's oldest, work their way down. And there's like, but in it there's like a probably like a 9-year-old girl or something.
What the fuck? And
like a pregnant woman. So they're like debating on which one, it's yeah.
Dude, how do like people come up with this shit?
I don't know, but it's that shit. Like, I don't know. It just puts me on the edge of my seat. Like that shit is so interesting to me.
I was gonna say, I don't know. It sounds interesting. It's like the fucked up factor of it.
Well, it might be just like the psychology. Like the psych. What was that?
You're like cutting out a little bit.
Yeah, I heard that too. I was all right.
It's like past the 10-minute mark, it just gets fucked.
But I think it's like the psychological side of it, probably, that makes it pretty interesting. Like, yeah. If you really did that with a group of real humans, how would it play out? And if I don't know, if it's a well-made movie, it's orchestrated well, hopefully they display that. I don't know, it'd be really interesting.
I mean, shit, let's try it.
Alright, so we gotta get 20 people, and
shouldn't be too hard.
So we just get, yeah,
just vote each other off.
They all get Glock 9s. Yeah. They all get strapped. Mac 11s, favorite lethal weapon. And
Can we just bump that real quick just for the one time?
For the one time.
Like just
Listen, if y'all don't know Young Yucks,
hey, check
we'll
him out
put
on
you
SoundCloud. He goes hard. I won't lie. Here's a little preview. I'm just gonna play it directly into my mic. Obnoxious as hell.
Are you gonna play it right now?
Yeah, you know it.
What's up, everybody? This is Young Yucks. That's not even the Mac 11
that's
line
all
I'm
gonna
thinking
give
of.
you right now. But like, I mean,
The
that,
best-
as
the
you can
best
tell,
line
that's
of that song is
quality
what-
shit. That just raises the question: why the hell do kids in high school, especially high
Try to
school like
SoundCloud rap,
ours,
like
predominantly
we're such a
privileged high school, even for a public school, like
that's
talk
the
about
thing.
Mac 11s being their favorite lethal weapon?
Well, and these two kids specifically, like
Yeah.
you
Oh,
know damn
definitely.
well. Oh my god, it's I've never understood that. If you had real aspirations of being a rapper and you had real, you thought you really had talent and flow and good lyrics,
Yeah.
would you not like? I don't know. I feel like there's just better ways to go about it. I don't know, because and maybe they do think they're like fucking, they've got all that, but they're just so bad, dude. They're so bad. Like, it doesn't sound good at all.
Act hard on the mic,
I know.
given like
I know.
your circumstance. Like,
Yeah.
it just
I
makes
don't
it
know.
sound so much more just cringe.
That's yeah, exactly.
Bad, yo.
So bad, dude.
But anyway,
have you seen
everybody check out my new single that's dropping later. It's called
Yeah,
APs, Straight Out the Project,
straight out the
State
project.
College, PA.
Straight out the 814.
Yeah, that's dropping.
That's the
later.
one.
Talks about my
Every
struggles.
Every fucking kid in our school that tries to SoundCloud rap uses an 814 lyric at least
Oh,
once.
God.
That's their fucking area code.
Bro, straight out the
And it's
814, bro.
straight out the 814. Oh my god. I don't know, man. I don't
That's why I stick to
know.
playing lacrosse and recording podcasts.
And being white
Yeah.
and extremely privileged. Thank you very much. Yeah, I did not come prepared for this podcast. I don't have a lot more to talk about. I thought we would. How's no sports going for you?
Fucking awful. I can't watch anything. I can't play anything.
Have you ever watched the Marble Olympics?
The what? Oh, the Marble Olympics. That like marble racing
Dude.
and shit.
On YouTube, this guy, he put so much effort into he has like crowds and like a fan section for each team,
Oh my god.
and like it's so
Dude, I watched
but it's
it
so
live.
entertaining.
I watched it live.
You watched
on
a live stream of
ESPN
'em? Really?
Yeah.
They did Marble Olympics?
Hell yeah.
That's tough.
Dude.
Bro, the Ocho is getting more viewers than ever before right
Dude,
now.
the Ocho's balling out right now. I
Uh,
also watched something.
Dude,
I watched like foot volley yesterday. It was literally
Foot
on like
vo- oh,
it was
is it
on
just
like
like-
ESPN2. It's just volleyball with feet.
yeah, it's just like soccer. Dude, that's fucking...
Dude, it
wow.
needs more fans, yo. Like, there are only like 20
Dude, some
people
of
in
those-
attendance, but that shit is crazy.
That shit has definitely got to be one of the more athletic sports that nobody talks about.
You know, I know. It's like I was like, holy shit! I would get in there and dude, and the volleys were lasting like
Yeah.
a solid amount of time for only using like
Yeah.
your head and feet. Like, but yeah,
have
that's
you
what
ever
my-
seen Have you ever seen competitive tag,
Oh yeah, I've seen the videos on Instagram of it.
bro? That goes nuts.
Dude, I would play the shit out of that. like the obstacle course and
Stupid.
stuff.
Competitive tag is so intense to watch. It looks fun as hell.
So
Well,
yeah,
everybody's played tag. Everybody knows the premise of tag.
yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's just, and they just take it to. Looks fun as
The
fuck.
extreme.
Yeah. I don't know what else to talk
that's
about.
basically what my sports life has consisted of recently.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that thing with
Marvel
how
Olympics I
winter
watched.
sports, like the NBA and the NHL and shit, are gonna start again in like the summer, and by like the fall, we're gonna have like every single sport playing at once.
If
Is what they were talking
hopefully
about.
it's all resolved by summer. I'll be so mad if it goes through summer.
Senior summer for you. That's
It would blow. Definitely blow. Yeah, I don't know. They're talking about the NFL, like even getting at least like pushed back or even possibly canceled if it goes like for that long, which would just
dude, that would cause mayhem.
Bro,
Like,
speaking of
everybody
the
would already
NFL,
be
you see
fed
all
up enough already from like
yeah.
the entire year being.
Oh
fucked
my
and
God.
No NFL, like or college football.
That would be the fucking killer.
That would be the end of the U.S.
Speaking of the NFL, have you seen all this shit Antonio Brown's been saying?
I haven't listened to anything Antonio Brown has said in the past 3 months.
He said, well, I think I just saw this like today. He must have been on Instagram Live or fucking something, some live social media, because that's all he fucking does. And he was talking shit on like Julio Jones.
Julio
just like-
Jones. He was talking.
He was
shit
like,
on-
well, he was like, I don't know. He's like, I'm the best the best receiver in the NFL. Tell Julio, look at the stats. I got more touchdowns than him, and I took a year off. And it's like, dude,
Isn't Antonio?
that was
been in
never the
league, like, or was in the league.
the same amount of time.
Oh, same amount of time.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
thought
I'm pretty sure
Julio
they're the
was
same
younger.
draft class.
I would take Julio.
I've
9 times out of 10 though.
yeah.
He's big as fuck. He beat the
Like,
shit out of
dude.
Antonio Brown.
Well, all right. I'll be completely honest. I think Antonio Brown does have more skill than Julio Jones.
Maybe in his heyday.
But that was never the problem. Like, people weren't like, "Oh, you're not good enough. Get the fuck off our team." Like, that was not the issue. Not
Mouth
once
is
was that the
big as
problem.
hell, and I feel like even in his last years in the NFL, he really didn't like produce that much.
Well, yeah. When he was with fucking Julio won like Man of the Year, or I don't even remember. It was like, I don't know. The Julio won like best player on the Steelers or something,
Yeah,
and like
Steelers.
I think it was last, or not Julio. Juju. I meant to say. Yeah, Juju won like best player on the Steelers, and I don't know. That was like the beginning of the end.
She's the GOAT.
Dude, the real beginning of the end was that fucking hit
Vontae's
from
perfect.
Vontae's perfect. I sincerely believe.
Dude,
like,
easily.
you look at
It's never been
that
the
point.
same.
From that moment on, he went from the like 5th rounder from Central Michigan that nobody gave a shot, that worked his ass off to be the best receiver in the league,
Yeah.
to this fucking asshole that like slowly descended into insanity.
Dude,
Like-
it's gonna be even more of a drop off soon because he's definitely got some form of CTE, and with
He's
that
gotta
shit, there's
be.
just like a cliff that they just
Yeah.
drop off of,
Yeah,
and he's
gotta
already
be.
well into it.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't
I-
be surprised
I-
if in the next couple years we see some real fast decline
Yeah.
on the state of
Yeah, would
Antonio
not be
Brown.
shocked. Dude, that would suck if, like, in a few years, like, I don't know. Could you imagine if, like, in a few years we hear shit about, like, Peyton Manning or somebody, I don't know, like, legendary guys we grew up watching fucking, like, dying because of CTE?
stupid.
Or like, I don't know. That would be so sad. That'd be fucked.
Dude, it's already getting to the point where like all of the players that I just remember like always being on like teams that I was
the 2004 draft class.
Yeah,
bro.
It's all getting to the point where they're retiring. So it's like
Eli Manning, Ben Roethlisberger, and Phillip Rivers. Mm-hmm. Like those three quarterbacks are all now starting to fucking like go
they're
away,
on their way
which
out.
is just that makes me so sad.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Damn. Well, I don't know. Chronication fucking sucks. I've been listening to hella music though recently.
Yeah.
Now that I'm stuck, yeah. Do you know the Taboo album by Denzel Curry?
No, I haven't listened to it.
Heat, so good. I've heard songs off of it, but yeah. I've never listened to it like straight through. And it is so fucking good. And Sumo, one of the songs off the album goes retarded. Fucking nuts. Yeah, man, I don't really have anything else to talk about, do you?
Not really.
Oh, no, you know what I wanted to talk to you about? Was before we started, you talked about we started an OnlyFans for the podcast.
I like where this is going.
No. I just want to... Alright. Did you see all this shit with, like, iDubbbz's girlfriend?
She have an OnlyFans?
Yeah, she has an OnlyFans.
What's her at?
And, like...
Anyway, what?
Hey, yo, the link, though? Sauce?
No, what's going on with you? She has an OnlyFans and fucking, like... I don't know, iDubbbz just, like, made a video about all these people fucking coming after him because she has an OnlyFans. And he looked so pissed. He looked so mad. Dude, you don't want iDubbbz being pissed, yeah.
Like, I've never seen him look legitimately upset at something on the internet. And he looked fucking deranged. I don't know.
Dude, I mean, it's just bringing in the guap, like...
Well, so his whole point throughout the video, he was like, I don't have a problem with sex workers. I don't have an issue with her having an OnlyFans. It's all okay. And I was like, and I don't know really anything about his girlfriend or whatever, or that situation.
Yeah,
but and I can completely agree with what he was saying in the video, where he was like, yeah, if you know, he doesn't have a problem with sex workers and whatever. Mm-hmm. But in the comments, there are people saying, like, apparently she, like, openly doesn't like him. And is, like, kind of a dick. Like, apparently she, like, openly wants to get back with her ex-boyfriend and has, like, talked shit on him. Like, and this is all out there. Yeah. And, which is like, oh, okay. All right, well, now I might see the issue where people are like...
what did iDubbbz, like, say about that? Or did he even touch on that?
He didn't say... Well, he didn't touch on it. That's where I was like, okay.
Ooh,
like, the people fucking making fun of him for staying with her, I don't think... A lot of them probably weren't stemming from the OnlyFans point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how would you... All right, that's a good question, actually. How would you feel if your girlfriend or significant other, whatever, did some kind of sex work?
I mean, like I said, if they're bringing in the guap, can you really complain?
bringing in that bread.
Like, I mean,
I don't know,
really,
like,
because I know
if it was
like real dough off of that. Like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
So I wouldn't really complain that much.
Yeah, I mean, if it was an OnlyFans, I just definitely would not care. I wouldn't. Right, like, whatever. But I feel like if they were doing, like, legitimate porn...
Okay, yeah, that might be
maybe I'd have a problem. I still don't know.
A deal breaker.
I've never been in that situation, but I just feel like I don't know. I probably wouldn't be.
I mean, you couldn't help but
Wouldn't.
be jealous. Like, not like jealous,
Well, I
but
mean,
kind of.
yeah. At the end of the day, I'd be the one, she's with. But still, it's just like,
Dude, imagine just like coming across one of them on the hub.
Yeah, on the hub. One day you're browsing the hub,
Oh shit!
find your bitch on there. Hey yo, who that? She looked familiar. Yeah, I don't know.
My bitch was verified on the hub though. That would be tough.
That would be a problem. Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. I think we're done. I think we're done with shit to talk about.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
All right.
All
right. See you guys. All right, that's all. Bye.
Ball sack.